Hey guys, Nasty here again. I wanted to do a little video on kind of explaining the combat system. And I mean, I put a lot of hours in this game now, and I'm still just terrible at it. This is kind of like my first fighting game that I've sunk a decent amount of hours in outside of like Super Smash or whatever. So I wouldn't say that I'm a expert at fighting games by any means. I'm very novice level. So if you're way above that, this video may not be suitable for you necessarily, but it will help you introduce you to some of the techniques and the combat within Naraka Bladepoint. So uh, what you can do here, once you go through the tutorial, the basic stuff, you get that out of the way. There's actually this mode here called free training. I didn't even realize this at first. It took me a little while to find this. And I actually was able to learn a lot through this free training mode because, as you're about to see, there is a lot of features here to kind of help orient you to like all the different weapons and combat techniques within the game. So we'll dive right into that in just a second. So what it does is it puts you here with the sparring buddy, and then of course you'll find your weapons here in the equip slot. So you can just grab whatever, grab one of each, try them all out, however you want to do it. I won't go through the ranged weapons so much. I think we're just gonna look real quick at the all the melee weapons. You get all those: the spear, dagger. Just the dagger. Ah, there we go. Okay. So and then you'll have all the different, soul jades in there to modify the weapons. These ones are for the ranged weapons. You can test them all out. But the trick here is, like, I didn't realize this when I first came in here, but there's a lot of things you can see here besides just, swinging at this guy. And it's going to be, you can see on the top left of the screen, it's actually showing me a few of the options I have here. You can swap your hero. You can press F1 to view your hero skills. And you can swap those around. If you go into the hero, select right here, of course. F2 is view Naraka. This is also available in game. You can always check this by pressing escape, hitting the Narakapedia, and there's all kinds of great stuff in here. The basic combat tips, but then all the different movement type of things, combat tips. But then what's here is cool. I didn't even know about this at first when the first time I played this game. But all the different weapons have a different combo it can do if you execute it properly. So let's see. We have what the katana out right now. So left click, right hold. Or longsword, I guess. My bad. Longsword. Yeah, left click, right hold, or right hold, left click. So that just basically instantly puts you into your second horizontal attack, I guess, if you do that combo. But anyways, you can see that there's a lot of options there, and even hidden from this actual screen here, it's kind of weird, but I've noticed that there's even more settings to see. Like if you press F3, it's not listed here. And that will show you, basically your different horizontal and vertical moves. And if you have, I believe if you have the soul jades equipped, let's see here. We equip these soul jades. Melee items. Longsword, here we go. So, I guess that's all this is. Let's see, does this change based on your weapon? Okay, well, actually, you know what? The thing about this that's really interesting is, yeah, it shows you different types of attacks. I've noticed a lot of the soul jades that they'll say like thunder strike or blink strike, and you're like, what the heck does that mean? I noticed I used to run the great sword a lot, and I'd always get they'd be mentioning stone form in the soul jade. I'm like, well, what the heck is stone form? Well, apparently it's when it explains what it is here. It says when clashing blades with an opponent, so when you both do the same type of attack at each other at the same time, you clash, and then that's how this lets you to instantly charge this focus attack. So you can see that with all the whatever weapon you have equipped, you press F3, you're gonna see like the different types of strikes. Right, okay. So I guess it just doesn't work so much with the longsword because there aren't really any special strikes for that. That's what threw me off there. But anyways, and also F4. Well, F4 it's actually displayed up here, but you can change the partner to do whatever you want to try. Advanced training, he'll start attacking you back. You're not going to die in this mode. You don't have to worry about that. Counter training, you can give him whatever kind of weapon you want. Melee weapon. Practice your countering, your parry timings. That's actually something that helped me a lot. But I'm still struggling with it, honestly. The parries to me are kind of weird. Between the latency and everything, it's kind of hard to parry those exactly. So we'll have to see. I don't know why it's not attacking me right now. But, oh, combat mode, there we go. Okay. So there you go. When you parry somebody at the correct timing, you knock them down and their weapon falls out of their hand. Just like that. And you can counterattack, of course. So anyways, and there's also, what do we have here besides counters? We have aim training, so guys will just run around. You can practice probably shooting ranged weapons at them. And then the last one is integrated, so he just does all kinds of random stuff. And you have a teammate too, for whatever reason. So anyways, there's a lot to digest here between, you know, the Narakapedia, all the weapon combos, you know, this just explains, like, you know, the game a little bit more, random stuff. And soul jades, here you go. Soul jades are really useful as well, because you can see what they all do. You know, there's like 4 different ones, as you can see, for each weapon, or even more in some cases. Some are similar, but you know, a lot of them are unique to each weapon. Dagger only has 1, but the ranged weapons have a lot too. I haven't even begun to dive into a lot of these, because honestly, I don't even use many of the ranged weapons. I've really just stuck to the bow and the musket mostly. And the repeating crossbow is not bad either, but I just found that the pistol is like a shotgun, which is nice, but it takes a while to charge sometimes. The cannon doesn't, you lob it like a grenade, it doesn't shoot very far. And then all these other random, you know, miscellaneous soul jades. So you can look in here and you can learn all about the game. You know, find out, oh, you know, if I keep getting these ranged, you know, soul jades, there's a maximum of plus 40, and then beyond that, it'll when you have that equipped, it'll put your stats right here, and it'll max out and show you that it'll turn like yellow and indicate that you can't, you know, put it any more into that particular stat. So it's a lot of stuff to dive into here. You guys can play around with it, and I just wanted to share this because I know that I played this game a lot before I even discovered this mode. And if I discovered it sooner, I probably could have learned a lot faster than I have. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button down at the bottom. And if you find your way back, everyone, have a nice day. Peace.